Doctors, trainers, and even longevity experts tell you to take evening strolls or hit 10,000 steps daily to build muscle and reverse sarcopenia. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Walking alone won't build lasting muscle unless you include these 5 often forgotten movements. Here's why. As you age, walking simply doesn't provide the kind of resistance your muscles need to grow stronger. That's why all those steps you've been taking haven't delivered the results you were hoping for. Many believe the only way to fight sarcopenia is by lifting heavy weights or following strict diets. But that approach is not only frustratingly slow, it's also a serious mistake. Too many older adults end up either overloading their joints with heavy lifting or relying solely on walking for strength. Both can backfire, putting your aging joints at risk of injury that could land you in the hospital, or worse, in a wheelchair permanently. That's why I'm sharing 5 simple daily movements inspired by Japanese elders in their 80s and 90s. These exercises require no gym, no fancy supplements, and no resistance bands. Yet they're so effective that researchers call them one of the most practical and scalable ways to preserve muscle strength, helping older adults maintain the ability to rise from the floor unassisted well into their 90s. I'll start with the 3 simpler movements, the ones that unlock your hip and ankle mobility. Then, I'll reveal the 2 most powerful exercises Japanese elders practice daily, backed by studies showing they can boost lower body strength by up to 40%. And finally, I'll show you the safest, easiest ways to perform each movement, whether you're a beginner or already active. Hit that subscribe button right now if you have not subscribed yet. Now let's begin. Exercise 1. Wall push-up. Think about how often you rely on your arms each day, pushing yourself up from a soft chair, opening a heavy door, or catching yourself when you lose balance. These are the very muscles that weaken first when sarcopenia begins. But what if you could strengthen them without ever lifting a heavy dumbbell? Japanese elders swear by the wall push-up, a simple, low-impact exercise that builds strength in your arms, chest, and shoulders, while also engaging your core. It's the ultimate daily movement for maintaining stability, control, and the upper body power needed to prevent sudden, dangerous falls. Here's why this simple move is surprisingly powerful. When you push away from a wall, you work 3 key muscles that weaken fastest with age: your chest, shoulders, and arms. Research from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, shows that even gentle push-ups like these still make those muscles work hard. In fact, when tested on a setup that mimics a wall push-up, scientists found the arm and upper back muscles were activated even more than in some harder push-up styles. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a sturdy wall and take 2 big steps back. Place your palms flat on the wall, a little wider than your shoulders, at chest height. Step your feet back slightly until your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels, like a standing plank. Keep your core tight and don't let your hips drop or stick out. Now, slowly bend your elbows to bring your chest toward the wall as you inhale. Pause for a second, then exhale as you push yourself back to the starting position. Keep your elbows angled slightly down instead of straight out to protect your shoulders. If you're just starting or feel pressure on your wrists, stand closer to the wall or move your hands higher up. Begin with 2 sets of 8 reps. For those who are stronger, step your feet farther back to increase the challenge, or try doing your push-ups against a sturdy counter or table. The lower the surface, the more body weight you'll lift, and the tougher it gets. Advanced seniors should aim for 3 sets of 15 repetitions, focusing on a slow, 2-second descent to fully engage the muscles. To get the most out of the movement and stay safe, avoid some common mistakes. Don't just move your head toward the wall as many people do. Your whole chest should move together as one unit. Keep your neck straight and your eyes focused on the wall. Also, never arch your back or let your hips sag, as that puts unnecessary strain on your lower back. Here's something interesting. When you hold that straight plank-like position, you're not just working your arms and chest, you're also engaging your core and abdominal muscles. That means the wall push-up becomes a full-body anti-sarcopenia exercise that strengthens multiple muscle groups at once. Beyond building upper body power, the wall push-up gives you the strength to push, stabilize, and protect yourself from falls. But here's the real key to maintaining independence as you age. Your ability to walk faster, climb stairs, and catch yourself from a stumble depends largely on your single leg strength and balance. That's why the next movement, quietly practiced every day by Japanese elders, is their secret to keeping a steady, confident gait well into their later years. Exercise 4. Lunges. Lunges are a movement that Japanese elders have quietly mastered, and one that holds the key to building strong legs, improving balance, and reversing the effects of sarcopenia. You won't see them doing lunges in a gym with dumbbells or mirrors. Instead, you'll find them performing slow, deliberate lunges while gardening, picking up items from the floor, or even stretching during their morning routines. It's not a workout, it's a way of life. And what if I told you that this simple movement could help you walk faster, stand taller, and stay independent longer? Let's find out why. Sarcopenia weakens the muscles we rely on for everyday movement, especially the legs. Lunges target the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves, which are the very muscles that help us climb stairs, rise from chairs, and maintain balance. But here's the interesting part. Lunges also challenge coordination and stability, which means your brain and body have to work together. That's exactly what aging adults need to stay sharp and mobile. A study found that lunges, especially when done on uneven surfaces, significantly improved muscle function and balance in middle-aged women. The unstable surface forced the body to engage more stabilizing muscles, leading to better fat reduction and dynamic control. For seniors, this simple move can mean stronger legs, better posture, and fewer falls. Here's how to do it safely at home. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. Take a slow step forward with your right foot, keeping your chest up and your hands on your hips, or lightly holding a chair for support. Bend both knees until your back knee hovers just above the floor and your front thigh is parallel to it. Keep your front knee directly above your ankle. Don't let it move past your toes. Then push through your front heel to stand back up. Switch legs and repeat. Beginners can start with 5 lunges per leg to build confidence. If a full lunge feels too hard, do a half lunge instead, bending only halfway. You can also hold onto a wall or countertop to help with balance. If you're feeling stronger, go for 10 to 15 lunges per leg and try stepping onto a soft surface like a yoga mat or folded towel. This makes your muscles work harder and improves your balance. Some Japanese elders even add a gentle twist of the torso during each lunge to engage their core and keep their spine flexible. The secret is to go slow and controlled. Rushing only increases your risk of injury. The 2 biggest mistakes to avoid are letting your front knee move past your toes, which stresses your joints, and leaning too far forward, which shifts the effort from your legs to your lower back. Slow, steady lunges are the key to building lasting leg strength and stability. Always keep your chest lifted and your eyes looking forward, and don't forget to breathe. Steady breathing keeps your muscles relaxed and helps you move with control. The result is stronger legs, better balance, and a noticeable boost in walking speed and confidence. Lunges build the single leg strength you need for steady balance. But now we're moving to the body's true engine room, the one movement you perform dozens of times a day that ultimately defines your independence. It's a simple act that Japanese elders have quietly transformed into a consistent, powerful muscle-building habit. Exercise 3. Sit to stand, chair squats. Can you remember how many times a day you transition from sitting to standing, from the bed, the couch, the dining chair, and to the toilet? A lot, right? As simple as it may seem, each transition demands strength from your body's engine room. When this ability is lost, independence is lost shortly after. But Japanese seniors turn this daily necessity into a consistent, powerful muscle-building habit. This simple action fortifies the strength you need right where you need it most. The sit-to-stand movement recruits and loads the largest, most critical muscles in your body, known as the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, all at the same time. In fact, every time you stand up, the weight of your upper body becomes natural resistance, essentially turning the movement into a perfect full-body squat without needing a gym. A study published on Science Direct, one of the world's leading research platforms, found that even a short-term routine of repeated sit-to-stand exercises significantly improved the strength of the knee extensor muscles in older adults who were physically frail. Even more encouraging, this simple training reduced the effort needed for everyday activities, making tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries feel easier and less tiring. This directly impacts your daily life. By building this foundation of strength, you improve your ability to perform activities of daily living, ADLs, which are the essential movements that keep you independent and self-reliant. The best part is that the sit-to-stand exercise requires nothing more than a sturdy chair and a bit of consistency. To perform the sit-to-stand safely and effectively, sit on the edge of a sturdy dining chair with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder-width apart, and pulled slightly back toward the chair. Cross your arms over your chest, or extend them forward for balance. When you're ready to stand, lean forward slightly and push through your heels, engaging your glutes and thighs as you rise to a full standing position. Move with control, both going up and sitting back down. Don't just drop into the chair. Lower yourself slowly. If you're a beginner, make it easier by using a slightly higher chair or placing a firm cushion on the seat to shorten the distance. You can also lightly rest your hands on your thighs for support. Start with 2 sets of 5 slow reps until you build confidence and strength. For advanced seniors looking for more challenge, use a lower chair or gradually remove seat cushions to increase the range of motion. Try doing the movement without using your hands and aim for 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, focusing on an extra slow, 4-second descent to build maximum muscle tension. To stay safe and get the most from the exercise, avoid 2 common mistakes. First, don't let your knees collapse inward. Keep them aligned with your toes to protect your joints. Second, never use momentum or rock your body forward to stand. All the power should come from your leg muscles, not from swinging your upper body. Every rep should feel deliberate, strong, and controlled. Now we move from the engine room of your body to the critical control systems that keep your whole structure stable and prevent falls, which are the biggest threat to seniors' independence. This next movement directly targets the lower body's balance system. Exercise 2. Standing calf raises. Standing calf raise is a movement so subtle, you might not even notice Japanese elders doing it. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This quiet little exercise is one of the most powerful tools they use to build lower leg strength, improve balance, and fight off sarcopenia. You'll see them doing it while brushing their teeth, waiting for rice to cook, or chatting with friends in the park. It's not a workout, it's a habit. And here's the interesting part. This movement doesn't just strengthen your calves, it activates the entire lower leg complex, which plays a critical role in walking, climbing stairs, and preventing falls. Let's find out why this matters. Sarcopenia tends to hit the legs first, especially the muscles we rely on for stability and movement. The calf muscles, particularly the gastrocnemius and soleus, are essential for pushing off the ground, maintaining posture, and absorbing shock with every step. A study reviewed by the NIH found that standing calf raises were significantly more effective than seated versions at stimulating muscle growth in these areas. The reason is that standing calf raises stretch the muscles through a longer range of motion, which triggers more hypertrophy, the process of building muscle. For seniors, this simple exercise means stronger legs, better circulation, and a lower risk of stumbling or shuffling. Here's how to do it correctly. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart and place your hands lightly on a wall, countertop, or sturdy chair for balance. Slowly rise onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold the position for 2 seconds, then lower your heels back down with control. Keep your breathing steady. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. If you're just starting out, aim for 10 to 12 repetitions once or twice a day. If that feels too challenging, you can make it easier by doing the movement while seated. Simply lift your heels off the ground and press through your toes. It's gentler, but still strengthens the same muscles. For advanced seniors who want to progress, increase to 15 to 20 repetitions and try performing the exercise on one leg at a time. This adds a balance challenge and engages your core. You can also stand on a folded towel or yoga mat to add a bit of instability, which forces your smaller stabilizing muscles to work harder. Some Japanese elders even include a gentle arm movement or slight twist to engage more of the body. The key is control, not speed. Slow, deliberate calf raises build far more strength than quick ones. The biggest mistakes to avoid are rocking your body or bouncing, which reduces muscle engagement and raises the risk of injury. Also, don't lean too far forward or grip your support tightly. Keep your posture upright, your hands relaxed, and your movement smooth. And always remember to breathe. Steady breathing keeps your muscles oxygenated, strong, and responsive. When you practice this regularly, you'll notice stronger calves, better ankle stability, and a clear boost in your walking speed and confidence. This new stability becomes your body's shield, protecting you from falls and helping you move with ease. But the Japanese have one final movement, the simplest yet most powerful of them all. It's known as the king of longevity exercises because it engages your entire body and brain at once, creating a full system reset. Scientists even suggest that this single movement could add years to your life. Exercise 1. Seated marching. At first glance, this movement might look too simple to matter, but don't be fooled. It's actually a powerful secret weapon for daily muscle activation, heart health, and brain function, all packed into a quick 2-minute routine. It's the most effective zero-impact exercise for fighting frailty, making it perfect for any senior, no matter their current mobility level. Here's what makes it so effective against sarcopenia. Seated marching trains bilateral coordination, meaning you intentionally move your opposite arm and leg together. This forces your brain's right and left hemispheres to communicate more efficiently, sharpening both your body control and cognitive function at the same time. This steady, rhythmic movement acts like a reset button for your brain, helping it form new connections that improve focus, coordination, and reaction time. But it's not just your brain that benefits. This simple exercise also wakes up the muscles in your core, hips, and thighs, improving blood flow and creating just enough tension to keep your muscles strong and active. Research from the NIH supports this, showing that simple chair-based exercises are highly effective and should be encouraged as easy, practical ways for older adults to build and maintain strength. Here's the simple truth. When you activate your muscles through gentle, repeated movements, you send signals to your body to keep those muscle fibers strong and alive. It's like giving yourself a daily, no-cost dose of anti-sarcopenia medicine. And the best part is, the seated march is completely safe, and you can start doing it right now. To do the movement, sit tall on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Keep your back straight and avoid leaning against the chair. Now lift your right knee while swinging your left arm forward, just like you're walking. Then switch sides and repeat, moving your legs and arms in opposite rhythms. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your core tight, and your breathing steady. If you're a beginner, lift your knees just a few inches off the ground and move slowly and deliberately. Focus on the alternating pattern and aim for about 90 seconds at a calm, controlled pace. For advanced seniors, lift your knees higher and move your arms with more energy to increase the challenge. You can also wear light ankle or wrist weights, 1 to 3 pounds, to build even more strength. Aim for 2 full minutes at a steady, vigorous pace. To get the most out of this exercise, avoid 2 common mistakes. Don't slouch. Sitting tall keeps your core engaged and your breathing smooth. And don't let your arms hang idle. The real power of this movement comes from the coordinated arm swings, which activate your chest and back muscles while keeping your brain sharp and engaged. The quick end result of integrating this final movement is a total body energy boost, a sharper mind, and the confidence that you are doing the one thing proven to increase your lifespan and prevent frailty. So, tell me, out of these 5 functional movements, which one are you going to start doing every day? Or are you planning to take it a step further and practice the full routine, including the sit-to-stand and wall push-up, to build real, lasting strength? Now, here's the honest truth about building muscle that most doctors don't mention. Exercise alone isn't enough. You can perform the wall push-up, lunges, and chair squats perfectly every single day, but if you're not fueling your body properly, you'll only see about 20% of the results. Muscle growth is roughly 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. Your body needs the right fuel, especially protein, to repair, rebuild, and grow stronger. Think of your workouts as the spark and your nutrition as the fire that keeps your progress burning. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, tap the notification bell, and hit that subscribe button. Now go start your 5 movements. Fuel your body right, and watch your strength come back. I'll see you in the next video.